So today I would like to talk to the women who are feeling this urge to do more than just lose weight. If weight loss doesn't sound right to you, you do have some weight to lose, but like that doesn't really sum up your main goal right now. You want more than that. And this is for you. So I just came back from vacation. I was in Italy for 2 weeks, and we went for my husband's big birthday. And this is like the first actual full vacation we've been on in almost 10 years together. So it was really exciting that we were able to go. But I was working out while I was there, and I love working out on vacation because usually where I go on vacation is warm, and I like sweating. And the workouts I was doing while away were amazing. And I was taking my traditional post-workout selfie in the mirror. And as I was taking this picture, I noticed that there was a poster behind me in my screen. And I turned around and I read this poster. And it was in Italian, but I could loosely translate. And basically, it was saying, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you have to keep moving. And it's just a beautiful, simple quote that really encompasses what you have to do on your weight loss and health journey, right? When you think back to times of being overwhelmed or burnt out, or you just, things just are too much for you, what do we say? We say, I need to relax. I need to take a break. I'll start again. I have to slow down, right? We think when there's so much going on, or when we're not seeing the results that we want, or when we keep dropping the ball and we're not doing what we say we should be doing, even though we know we should. When things aren't going the way that we think they should, we get overwhelmed and we think that means we need to stop. When really, the simple little quote tells you what you need to know. You can't stop, because then you lose your balance. We are trying to find your balance. Now, balance is not a destination, and balance is not linear, meaning, and it's not consistent, right? Like, your balance today will look different than your balance tomorrow. Balance is always changing based on what phase you are in life, but balance is content, right? Like, you're content with where you're at. You don't feel like you're one step behind. You don't feel like you are missing out or dropping the ball. Maybe you are not 100% satisfied with where you are, but you're content knowing that you're on the right track. That is balance to me. Knowing that you're doing your best and you're on the right track, and you can breathe and live and be present in the moment, not be anxious or not be depressed about the past or anxious about the future. And that was this quote, and it was amazing. And it was this little tiny hotel gym. It was written in Italian. I loosely translated it, and it gave me this little light bulb moment. It was beautiful, right? Because every time I say I'm working out on vacation, people are like, vacation is for a break, take a break. But I'm always like, you don't get to take a break from health. What does that mean? When you take a break from health, that means you're sick, right? Absence of health is disease. And that's not okay with me, whether that's like literally or figuratively. So to me, you don't get to take a break from health. You can change what health means based on what's doable for you, right? Did I work out every single day? No. Did I work out for 2 hours? No. I just got a quick little sweat on to start my day on the right foot. And that's how I want you to approach your health journey and your weight loss journey, especially like I mentioned at the beginning. If you are feeling called to do more than just lose weight, if you're tired of wanting to lose weight, and it's not just weight loss at this point anymore, you want to feel good, you want to look good, you want a lifestyle change, you want health to be automatic in your life. And if you think about all the different things, like examples of balancing things, like juggling, right? You're balancing the balls in your hand. What happens when you stop moving the balls? When you stop using your hands, the balls will fall to the ground, right? Or when you're spinning plates and you're balancing plates on a stick, what happens when you stop moving the plates? They crash to the ground. Or when you're walking on a tightrope, you've got to take quick, consistent steps forward. You can't hold your balance for too long or you fall to the side. If you stop moving, that is truly when you become off balance, off kilter. And that's not what you're going for. And it's not, and searching for this balance, it's not about prioritizing your schedule, right? Because that's where we often feel like we think organization equals balance. It's not about prioritizing your schedule. It's about scheduling your priorities. And where have your priorities been? if you really are feeling called to, kind of go deeper than weight loss, and I need an overhaul, my life needs an overhaul, then it's about scheduling your priorities. So if what I'm saying is resonating to you in any way, like, you're really believing that there's more to weight loss than weight loss, and you're tired of failing and not reaching weight loss goals after saying you want to lose weight for so many years, after starting so many different times and still not being there, then it's a balancing, it's a consistency thing. We are lacking something, because it doesn't matter how many times you can start, it matters how many times you can keep going, right? And yes, it is about restarting, because balance is imbalanced, right? And you're going to have imbalanced balance, imperfect perfect. That's just the way that this works. There's no such thing as 100%. So it is really about getting up, going again, but being consistent with your efforts. Because if you look across your weight loss career, your health career, the effort is what has been infrequent. It has been varying, right? So it's not that you're magically going to find balance one day, because you don't just find balance. You don't just find the perfect plan to lose weight. You don't just find the best meal plan, find the best workout program. You don't find balance, you create it. And you cannot create when you are still. You cannot create when you are doing nothing. Creation in and of itself is doing something. To create, you must do. And so to find balance, you must keep doing. You must move forward. You mustn't stop. Now you can slow down, and maybe you need a breather, because sometimes, hey, that's where we're at in life. But to actually create what you've been looking for, create what you feel like you're missing, you have to move forward. We cannot stop. We cannot slow down. We cannot push pause as much as we want to. And as much as maybe our mind is telling us that that's the right answer, is to just slow down and pause. That's not the answer. It's not to stop. It is to continue to move forward. But here's the caveat: moving forward with simplicity. Because overwhelm comes with lack of clarity and chaos in our mind. That's when we get overwhelmed. It's simplicity. It's not slowing down to figure out what to do next and what's the next step. It's not about slowing down. It's about clearing your path to continue to move forward. When you are clear, you can keep moving free of obstacles. And so it's not that you're looking for a timeout. You are looking for clarity. You are looking for simplicity. Your life is lacking simplicity, and it is pulling you in multiple directions. And when we were pulled in multiple directions, we choose no directions, because it's hard to figure out which one is the right one first, which one is going to be the biggest domino to knock the rest down. That's hard work. If your life is simple, if we knock away the noise, it is clear what is your next step. If we've done step A and our life is simple and we've cleared away the noise, it is easy to find what step B is. Where if our life is crazy and chaotic and loud and we're at step A, we don't know if we should take D, E, H, S, Z. And then thinking about step Z, we're like, oh, that's so far away. That's a lot. No way. And then we stop. And then we lose that balance. We are so imbalanced in our thinking that we cannot balance out our life to find that simplicity. Because I can tell you so many different times when I speak with women, and we can fast track results. We fast track, like we literally press the fast forward button, and people reach goals. They reach goals in weeks that they thought that it would take years to reach. But here's the funny thing: when they reach these goals, they still feel the same way in some aspects, right? Of course, there's more confidence and there's more energy, all that awesome stuff. But that deep insecurity or self-consciousness or lack of satisfaction in life, right? Like, you're never going to be satisfied with your results if you're not satisfied with your life. If you have an unhappy relationship with your family, your spouse, your kids, if you don't like your career, if you're feeling like you say yes too much, if you're pulled in a million different directions, if you don't like where you live, if you aren't doing what you love or aren't where you want to be, if our life isn't what you want, it doesn't matter if I plop you in your dream body. If your dream body is still in life you're unsatisfied with, that body is irrelevant, and you will feel the exact same way. And that is not good enough for you. And that is what you've been feeling, and that's been biting at you, nibbling at you in your mind as why weight loss is not coming as easy as it should, or why weight loss isn't resonating with me and sticking. Why is weight loss not good enough for me anymore? Why am I struggling? It's because you know to some degree that if you were to attain it, it won't be what you think it is. You won't feel as good as you think you will, because there's something missing. And it is that life, it is that balance we are talking about. Life is like a bicycle. To keep your balance, you have to keep moving. And we have been hardwired to think the opposite. To find our balance, we have to stop. You have to keep going, right? What do you do when you get in a speed wobble in your car, right? Press the gas to get out of it, right? And how annoying is it when you're driving on the highway, you come to like a halt, traffic is inching along, you can see it for like miles ahead, you can still see there's cars, at a stop still, you're wondering what the heck's happening. And then by the time you get up to where, traffic speeds up, guess what it was? It was a small little accident. All lanes were still clear, but everybody was slowing down to look at the accident. And it inconvenienced everybody else behind them, and it ruined everybody else's day. And now you've taken longer than necessary. Now that is what you have been doing in your life by trying to get healthy and thinking of it the wrong way. By slowing down, you are causing a traffic jam in your mind, in your life, in your process of getting results. How funny is that? Don't you get annoyed at the rubberneckers who always look back, slow down, to want to see the chaos that happened on the road? And then if everybody just kept moving forward, imagine how clean and smooth and fast you would have got home. And so the moral of the story here is your mind has the answers. You know how to find balance. You know how to be healthy. You know how to lose weight for the most part. Do we know every minor detail of your body, your metabolism, your hormones? No. But you know what's good, you know what's helpful, you know what's harmful, you know what's not helping anymore. You know your mind has most of the answers you will ever need. Your mind already has the answers. You are so intelligent and in tune. You are one with the universe. Your mind knows. You just have not created a quiet enough life to hear the answers. And so that is the problem you are having with your weight loss. You have not created the space, created the life where it is simple and quiet enough to actually hear the answers your mind can come up with all on its own. Because you can't have everything that you want. That's not how life works. You can't have everything you want. But here's what you can have. You can have everything that really matters. You can. And it starts with balance. That's what balance is. It is having everything that really matters in a way that you're satisfied with. If you are not satisfied, if you want changes, if you are constantly living in the past or fantasizing about the future, you are not in the moment. And you, newsflash, you do not have that balance that you think that you do. There's something more. You need to change, you need to change your balance point, right? If I said, hop on one foot, what's a good trick to try and keep balance while you're hopping on one foot? Well, you go find a focal point on a wall, right? You stare at a focal point and that'll help center you. If you're struggling to stay centered, guess what? You're focusing on the wrong focal point. You have 50 in front of you and your mind's all over the place. You don't know where to focus. And so that's okay. If that's how you're feeling, that's okay. You now know why. And so if you want weight loss to be easier, if you want health to be automatic, if you just want to reach your goals and just stop feeling like crap in clothes, stop feeling bad looking in the mirror, stop struggling to sleep or going to bed bloated because you ate too much at nighttime. If you're tired of saying, I'll start next Monday, and you blow it every weekend, if you're tired of, always thinking about food, stressing about food, wondering how much to eat. Oh, I shouldn't have had that. Oh, are they judging me while I'm eating? Oh, let me go sneak this in the pantry so nobody sees. Oh, I can't eat more than my husband. Like all these crazy, weird things we do with food. It's not food. Your mind has the answers. Your body wants to tell you what it needs to be functioning at 100,000%. Like your body wants to tell you that. It's been trying to tell you that. The life you've created has been too loud to hear it, to know what step B is. Don't worry about step E or T or U, W. Don't worry about those steps. Worry about what is your step B. B for balance. It's simplicity. It's quiet. It is not stopping. You don't get quiet from stopping and being still. You get quiet from erasing and blocking out the noise that you've put into your life unknowingly, unintentionally. Or you just had to because of the way things played out. Now I'm here to tell you, if you want that feeling inside of you to go away of never being good enough, never being worth it, knowing that you're capable of so much more, yet always falling short and never living up to your potential. If you want to feel what it's like to wear anything, wear the cutest little outfits, be super comfortable on a beach, not care who's taking photos from what angle. Like if you want really true food freedom, body freedom, mind freedom, if you want to free up space to be in your present moment, not worrying about how you look or how you feel or what you have to hide or that you'll start your diet or you'll skip and work hard tomorrow, extra hard tomorrow, or like if you just want to just breathe, all that craziness that we do, all that the wrong solutions we keep making up in our mind of how to lose this weight and be healthy, if you want to stop that, it's simplicity. It's not more answers, more diets, more exercise. Less saying yes to things. Less packing your schedule. Less noise, less judgment. Maybe even less friends. Less interaction with family, maybe. Less is more. So ride your bicycle. Do you want to find that balance? If you know at this point, weight loss is not cutting it, that doesn't resonate with you, you know that you need something more in your life. You know you need to lose weight, but that isn't enough. You need to be healthy. What does healthy mean to you? What does balance look like? What is the dream we are achieving? Wipe away the noise, listen to your mind, schedule in your priorities, create the life that you want. Don't go and find it. Start to build it right now. That is what you've been missing. We don't need to slow down. We need to put our heads up, walk with our chest held high, and walk, even if we don't know where we're walking. Move. You will fall off. You will slow down. You are creating traffic in your life by slowing down